So today I had this idea that I was going to try and find an old tub where I knew I had some really cool stuff, well, I think it's cool stuff, from a long time ago. But since I've moved, I haven't really opened it for a long time. And I ended up eventually finding this tub. As you can see there, just some of the figures. But today we are going to look at the tub I found, and it is right here. It's what's in this tub. That's what we're going to have a look at. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I'm Peachy. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm rocking the Cobra Kai, Johnny, Bobby, Dutch, and Tommy, Karate Kid, 1, 2, well, 1 really, t-shirt. So today, kind of did a bit of a clean up in my garage. There's been a lot of stuff, but it's been there for a very long time. And while I've had a fair idea what's in some of the stuff out there, there was one tub where I kind of had a feeling that there might be some really cool stuff in there. I actually don't know what's in there. I've got a fair idea, but not really. But it's been so long since I've actually opened up this tub. I think it's been pretty much there from probably the late 90s, maybe early 2000s. I haven't really opened this tub up. It's just whenever I have moved house a couple of times and I've moved, I pretty much just carried a tub and dumped it somewhere safe. Haven't really needed to open it. I think most of the stuff, it probably might be from the 80s and 90s. I think that's kind of the vintage we're going to be looking at today. I'm not sure there'll be anything earlier than that. It's kind of stuff I would have had as a kid, maybe a teenager. So I think I'm going to have maybe some video consoles in there. Maybe some basketball cards potentially, maybe some AFL cards and some Mad magazines. I'm guessing I can see some Mad magazines already, so it's definitely Mad magazines and maybe some wrestling magazines. But we're going to have a look and see what we can actually find in there now. So as you can see there, that is the tub. So it's a pretty big tub. We're going to start off by opening it up to begin with. And the first thing I can see is a bunch of magazines. So the first one we've got here is a Mad Super Special. It's got $1.50 on it there, but I must have paid $2.10. Either way, that's a pretty old magazine. I'd say that's almost early 80s. Oh, there you go, spring 1981. So that's a pretty old magazine. That's the first one we've got there in the pack. Next one is the Hot Air Mad. And look again, this is only like $2.90 or $2.10 I must have paid for it. I used to buy a lot of these magazines in like secondhand bookshops. So I picked up a lot of these as a kid, and I think even back then they were a bit cheaper than $2.10 was on there. I think they used to bundle them up. Susan in School Sucks Super Special. So these super specials were quite a big thing with Mad magazine. Well, that must be a bit later because it's gone up. Or it might be because it's a super special that it's worth a bit more. Not 100% sure. We've got Three Men and the Baby Mad magazine. That's definitely pretty old. Only $2 for that. Oh wow. We've got these Clashes for the Ashes cricket series. I remember getting these, so that's 90 to 91. So that's obviously the Ashes, it's a bit worn. So I think it was, used to go to Woolworths or Coles, I can't remember which one it was. And they used to have this promotion where, look, I think if you bought a certain amount of groceries, you got like a coin of a player. So you've got Alan Border, Terry Alderman, David Boone, Ian Healy, Mark Taylor, Dean Jones, rest in peace, Jeff Marsh, Simon O'Donnell, Steve Waugh. So it's the whole Ashes team from 91. Tom Moody, Murph Hughes, Greg Campbell, don't actually know who that is. Carl Rackerman, Peter Taylor, and Mark Waugh. Not sure what these coins are worth, probably not much, but it's still got a bit of a nostalgic feel to it. Nice find. We got the Current Affair one, Jana Wendt, or Jana Wendt, or whatever her name was. Can't exactly remember her name. Pretty cool. Another TV or super special. So Mad used to do these every think 2 or 3 a year, I think. I can't exactly remember exactly how many. Pretty cool magazine. Oh, I've got a Garfield comic. Did like Garfield as a kid, so that kind of makes sense. I think Garfield comics go all right. I'm not sure about this one. We've got Mad Takes Off on Vacations. That's another super special. So the super specials weren't that often. I think it's another super special. So I'm not sure. I think I did lose a lot of my Mad magazines, but for some reason I may have kept most of the super specials. I've got Mad Invaders. That looks pretty old, actually feels pretty old. I'm guessing that's early 80s as well. Got Miami Vice, and Murder, She Wrote. So we're talking mid-80s, I'm guessing there. NBA Superstars. Well, got a look at the heroes. These would be 90s. Patrick Ewing, Sean Kemp, Shaq. It looks like he must be close to his rookie year. I think it was like 92. Must be from 92, 93, I'm guessing. Elijah Wan, Glenn Robinson, maybe 93, 92, I don't know. Around that era anyway. Well, that's pretty cool. I've got Mad Twins magazine. That's just your normal Mad. Popeye. Gee, that looks old. I reckon that might be early 80s, I reckon. Potentially even late 70s. I'll go early 80s, maybe 82, 83. Spy vs. Spy, so I think that'll be late 80s. Bit of a special as well, they're always good ones. Got Mad Disco, I reckon that's early 80s. Got some of these magazines are pretty old. We've got like a Neighbours. There's Kylie, or Alfred Newman dressed up as Kylie. Jason Donovan. What's his name? He's that singer, Craig McLachlan. That's the start of the magazine. All right, so not a bad start there. I kind of had a feeling there was going to be bad magazines in there, but some of those did surprise me. I don't actually kind of remember a few of them. I think there's more magazines in there as well. But we'll take a look at this next thing, which is it's basketball cards. So it's like had this red folder. We'll have a look what's in there. Oh, so we've got these. Don't have a Shaq in this box, Daisy. It's actually falling apart. Kind of shows its age. That's draft picks. So these came with Skybox. It was actually worth quite a bit of money back in the day, especially like players like Alonzo Mourning. He was quite good. Jim Jackson. Don't think they'd be worth. I don't think they're too valuable now. Kind of think they were overproduced back in the early 90s. Basketball cards were hugely popular, and the companies just created them, printed them off like crazy. Overproduction, which kind of has affected. That's Chris Webber's. I think it's called Skybox draft picks. So Webber, Penny Hardaway. I think I've got the set of those if I recall correctly. Jamal Mashburn, Lindsay Hunter. So I did have I think I did have the set. Yeah, I did get this whole set of those. So it was like 27 draft picks at the time. So each team's first round draft pick had a DP. Rookie standouts, that's 92. I think that's an Alonzo Mourning rookie standout. So he's from the same draftee as Shaq. Again, all of these cards, they might be old, 30 years old, but I don't actually think some of them might be worth a bit of money, but for the majority of them, I don't think they are. Now, we even got some 1990 rookie cards. They were NBA hoops. I don't think they're worth much. I think they're another overproduced set. Oh, these ones were actually worth quite a bit when they first came out, but I think they've actually dropped off. This was Magic's all-rookie team. I won't go through them too much unless I see something pretty cool. So we've got some pretty cool cards in here. Got even some baseball. Not sure why I got baseball, but cool. Yeah, so for the most part, basketball cards from the 90s. All right, we're going back to some magazines. What's that? First aid stuff. Interesting, I must have did that. Oh, this one's a bit of a classic WWE magazine. So it's the Ultimate Warrior WWF magazine when he won the World Heavyweight Championship from Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 6. And that is June 1990. Shoot, that's 32 years old. You got to remember buying that as a kid too, 32 years ago. Jesus. I was a huge fan of the Warrior, so I got another. That's from November 1990, Ultimate Warrior again. So he was pretty big in the 90s. And what's this one? This is 1992 WWF magazine. Ric Flair. Never been a huge Ric Flair fan. Don't really see the appeal. I was always more WWF guy anyway, not more WCW. So that's a couple more of the magazines I've got in this tub. So we'll keep going through the tub. So again, I've just found another couple of folders of basketball cards. That's the Alonzo Mourning rookie. I think back when this would have been probably about 92, and I was buying, I'm thinking in 30 years time they'll be worth a fortune and I'll be able to retire off them. But didn't really work out for me. So I've just got this one folders, just seems to be player folders. That's Alonzo Mourning, all these cards at the time. More Mourning. Oh, here we go. Gets a little bit interesting here. So we've got some Michael Jordan cards. So I think they're NBA Hoops, Skybox, Upper Deck. Pretty sure they might be worth a little bit. Probably not heaps, but enough. Probably make some money off them if I really wanted to. And more Jordan. And a couple more. That's some pretty cool Jordan cards there. Just common cards, but even the Jordan common cards should go okay. Got some Scottie Pippen. Again, a Hollywood Grant Hill. Again, I probably thought by buying Alonzo Mourning, or not buying, but trading for him, Grant Hill rookie card, I'll be able to retire early. But didn't really work out for me. And we got some Shaq rookies. A couple of college, got the Upper Deck one, that's quite a nice rookie. I'm not sure what the Shaq rookies would be worth, probably 20, 30 bucks. And more, just again, more Shaq cards, common cards, might be a couple of inserts there. And my favourite player, one of my favourite players, once my favourite player was Jamal Mashburn. Kind of doesn't get the kudos he deserves. He's quite a good player, but I did collect a lot of his cards. I got a lot of rookies in there as well. Got that 9 rookies, all the NBA Hoops, and then more Skybox, all the rookie card of Jamal Mashburn. Had a good career, but I think he had health issues and had to retire early. And then we've got more like Penny Hardaway. I really thought he'd be a good player, but injuries kind of stopped his progress. And look, I think I got a lot of Penny Hardaway, so same principle there. I kind of thought that these guys, or these cards, once these guys became major superstars, they become worth a lot of money, but it didn't really work out that way. And look, again, to have that many little Chris Webber rookie cards as a teenager would have been quite impressive, but these days, not so much. So that's pretty much that folder. It's full of different players' cards. Pretty cool. And I found another folder. I'm sure I've got more of these folders lying around with basketball cards. I still have quite a lot of them, and some of them. This one is David Robinson was a player in the 90s. Got drafted late 80s, but kind of started playing more in the 90s. Was my favourite player growing up. So I've got a couple of his rookie cards there. Again, an overproduced set. But yeah, this is my David Robinson folder. So some pretty. I would have collected all these cards. That whole folder there is pretty much just. Probably better off showing it that way. David Robinson cards. That doesn't look too good. Nice to have those though. So we'll keep going through the box. The next thing we found was this Sprite yo-yo. I don't even remember when I had that. That's definitely pretty old. I reckon I might have had that in the late 80s even. Interesting. Funny thing is, I probably didn't get a Coke one because I wanted to be different at the time, but these days, of course, Coke's my favourite drink. What else we got in here? Oh wow. Not sure this works even. Got a Sega Saturn. I'm not sure I've got all the cords though. I've definitely got the Sega Saturn. I can't see the cords, but I've definitely got the console for the Sega Saturn. I reckon that might be a bit of money if I chose to sell sell it. Interesting. So Sega don't make consoles for probably the last 20 odd years. I think the Saturn, that actually machine there kind of didn't take off, and it was kind of their last hurrah into consoles. PlayStation, Nintendo kind of dominated the market from there on in, and Sega kind of became more of a game developer, more so than actually making the consoles themselves, which was annoying me because I did like the Sega Master System, Master System, Mega Drive, and I did buy the Sega Saturn at the time. Can't see many games in here though. We've got more magazines now, which we'll go through. Oh wow, this one, I reckon I could sell this one quite easy on eBay. It's got a bit of writing on it, but it's a, I reckon that's late 70s. It's a Yoda Mad magazine, Star Wars, and that's in good condition. Besides someone deciding to do some additional something on them on the front cover. We've got, I don't know what this is, probably 80s Mad magazine. We got Prisoner. So Prisoner was a show in the, I think, late 70s to 80s. Obviously got remade a bit differently just recently, but that's definitely the original Mad magazine for Prisoner. I have got The Delinquents, Kylie, and I don't know who the other guy is, I haven't actually seen the movie. I got Mad Shorts, so that's another kind of a super special magazine. Pretty cool. I've got E.T., I think. Oh, nice. So that's probably 80s. An E.T. Mad magazine. Not sure Mad magazines didn't go for much. I sold a few on eBay already. I did have a couple put away specifically that I wanted to sell, and I had them put away for a while. So it was like a Hulk Hogan one and a couple of others. I think it was a Spy vs. Spy. I had them already out. I knew I had others, but no, I can probably list these eventually. Got Young Einstein. Mad Book of Silly Nonsense. Again, a super special. That's the same one. No, it's not. Silly and Nonsense. That must be the second one they made. Cilia. So Silly and Silly Nonsense. I got this super special Spy vs. Spy. I think they go alright, the Spy vs. Spy ones. I think they still got Macaulay Culkin, Home Alone. A lot of those ones do go okay. We got, oh, that's pretty cool. Another Star Wars one. What's that one? The Return of the Jedi. Jeez, that feels old. That feels old. And then we got some Foot Rock Flats magazine books. Foot Rock Flats 24. Foot Rock Flats 13. I think these go alright as well if you bundle them up. Foot Rock Flats 1. That's pretty cool. Foot Rock Flats 4. Foot Rock Flats 10. I did like these as a kid, kind of during reading time at school. I'd always be the kid reading Foot Rock Flats, where everyone else kind of read other books. Foot Rock Flats 8, and the last one there is Foot Rock Flats 3. I reckon they can go, if I bundled them up, I'd probably get a bit of money for those. A bit sentimental about those though, so that's more from the box. Alright, the next thing from the box, oh, it's a football record from 1991. So it's Hawthorn versus West Coast Grand Final. That cost $2.50. I think the last record that came out with the Saints versus Geelong cost about $15, so that's inflation. Oh, this is pretty cool. So this guy's actually coming to Australia very soon. This is actually a Tito Santana LJN card. So with the LJN figures, you'd get not only the figure, but down below on the packet, you'd get like this poster of the figure. So say you got a Hulk Hogan figure, you'd have a Hulk Hogan poster. So obviously this was Tito Santana, and he's actually coming to Australia very soon. I think about a month's time he's coming to Australia. So it would be interesting to get that signed maybe. That could go for a bit. Do you like that? Alright, so I have gone down to the bottom of the box, or the tub, and I have found some of the cords. So I'm hoping that some of these, that must be the PlayStation, not the PlayStation, the Sega Saturn PowerPoint, I'm guessing. Obviously a joypad, that's a Sega Saturn one. That's got Sega written on it, it's a bit different. That must be the actual, I don't know, there's definitely Sega written on it, so I'm guessing it's probably the Sega Saturn. And what's this one? That's also Sega, so we've got 3 Sega joypads, and we have got a lot of cords here. So I'm kind of hoping that we do have all the cords and joypads, at least for the Sega Saturn. I can see a couple of other consoles in that box, which looks pretty good. So we'll have a look at those now. So this is, what is this? It's not actually shutting. That's unfortunate. Someone will probably fix that. So I've got a, I'm not sure, is that a PlayStation 1 or 2? I don't know. For some reason, it's not actually closing, so it's a bit dirty as well. I'm not sure that would even work. I thought it might work. I haven't actually, like I said, it's probably been in this tub for 20 odd years and I haven't actually taken it out, but I think that's a PlayStation 1. Definitely must be worth something. I don't know, even broken, it's probably good for parts. Ah, wow. That's got a Sega Mega Drive. Well, this is a bit banged up. Got some of this crap on there. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it's got. That probably shouldn't affect how it's used, but it's been obviously left on some paper and it's stuck there. I don't know if that bit's missing. No, it's here. So I've got the bit here that goes on there, I think. I'll sort that out after. Interesting. So the stickers, that must be one of the joypads goes for that. That joypad I found out earlier. 2 of them I think go to the Saturn and 1 of them must go to the Mega Drive. Well, that brings back memories. I think that's like early 90s. Cool find. All right, we've got our Sega Saturn. It's like a memory card. So obviously you put that in there to save games, I think. That's pretty cool. I reckon even that would probably go all right today. So you're saving games on your Mega Drive. And I can't see many Ace or Saturn games, but I did find this NBA Action Sega Saturn game. I know I did play that. I loved NBA as a kid, teenager. So growing up, I definitely played that. I think pretty sure Marv Albert does a commentary on that. Then he got in trouble with a few things, and they kind of got rid of him for video games. What else is there? It's nothing. And we've got a couple of video games on. Oh, what is this? I don't know the system. I'm so out of the loop. It's not fun. We've got a Madden. This must be Mega Drive. Madden 95 must be a Mega Drive game. Madden 95 game. Let's just check it's in there. Whoa. It's definitely in there. Nice. Does it have the instructions? I think we've got the manual. There you go. Manual. Wow, that's pretty cool. So Madden 95, I think it's on the Mega Drive. And we've got another game I played. Well, this one's a bit faded, a bit banged up. It's NBA Live 1995. Definitely loved the basketball games growing up. Not so much anymore. Well, okay, that's not good. That's, holy shoot. I kind of was stuck to the instruction manual. Is pretty much sealed closed. I don't actually... Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what's happened there. That's age. Shit, all these black crap over my hands as well now. But that's NBA Life. Wow. This goes to show you this is unplanned. All right, we're nearly at the end of the tub. I've only got a couple more things. The first thing I've got is this keyboard thing. Must have been a good keyboard back in the day, but yeah, it's pretty boring. Probably not worth much anyway. Oh, wow, wrestling cards. So I think they were late 90s. So I think I'm pretty sure I've got other wrestling folders around. Not wrestling, sorry. Got Edge there. He's about 50 years old now. He looks pretty young there. Got other card folders around somewhere. So this is the last folder of the tub. It's pretty much the tub's empty. Got a few different things there. I've got a X-Fold card there. Nice. Harold Miner. So he's about 92. So I did like Upper Decks rookies, the way they did the rookies that year, where they all dressed up in like, you know, play their first game type thing, or in their street clothes. So they always like those cards. That's about it. Look, these are all kind of just your normal. I don't think these cards are worth anything. Well, they're probably worth a bit, but not as much as I probably thought they were going to be 30 years ago. Got a couple of rookies there. Some of those guys, look, it's funny to see you got rookie cards of some of these players, and they've probably been retired for 10, 15 years, some of these guys. So yeah, that's pretty much the fold. I can't see anything else in there, but that's pretty much, that's kind of my 80s and 90s tub. So kind of gone back to the future, or back into the future there. Thanks for watching. Bit of a different type of video. But I actually wanted to see what was in there myself, because it was kind of a bit of curiosity. I knew there was some decent stuff in there, and I knew I had that stuff away. I wasn't really sure what condition it was in, or what I actually did have fully in there. So a little bit surprised. And some of that stuff I think I could probably, if I actually wanted to and could be bothered, I could probably sell quite easy. Bit of a bug on this PlayStation. I think it's a PlayStation 1, but I reckon that's a pretty easy fix. And look, it's got a bit of a dirt in there. It's actually still in decent, really good condition. Besides that, I'm guessing that would work if I had to guess. But again, it hasn't been turned on in probably 25 years, 30 years maybe. So still okay condition, all these consoles. I'm quite happy with what I've got there. I'll look at listing it one day. I've still got 150 odd video games I have to list. But this is a cool find, and it's actually kind of made me know what's in there. So it's kind of killed my curiosity, which is awesome. Thanks for watching. Give me a subscribe if you like the channel, or a like, anything like that. Apart from that, enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.